Another week down. Honestly, this kind of flew by. All right. This is week 10. I had to check really quick. Episode 10, Prince Funds. Let's get it. All right, there we go. That's better. All right, so a couple things I noticed. First thing is that I'm missing a lot of setups because I get up at 2 p.m. due to my schedule. However, that is going to change after this week. All right, right now, this will be the 11th week. However, I'm recording for the 10th week. All right, last week was the 10th week, but after this week, I'm gonna have a better schedule for trading, okay? Second thing, I have yet to find a losing setup, okay? So yes, I've had a losing trade, but that's only because I forgot to trail at break even. So I've found setups that were pretty much either break even or winning setups, mostly winning setups. I've yet to find a losing setup. Reason being is because I'm using two time frames, all right? I'm using a 4-hour time frame and I'm using a 15-minute time frame, and I'm using the confluences on the 4-hour and I'm matching it up with the 15-minute. So it's like, I'm starting to see a pattern here, I'm starting to see a real pattern here. It's like, man, it's hard to lose when you're doing it this way, okay? Why was I even using one time frame in the first place? Anyways, that's the second thing I noticed. Third thing is that, honestly, you know what? That's pretty much it. It's just that I'm missing setups. However, I go back and I look at it and I combine that with what I'm actually doing. And I noticed, I've yet to find the actual losing setup because it just makes a lot of sense to do it this way because of all the confluence and the confirmations. All right, now let's hop onto the screen and go over some of the trades that I found. All right, so check this out. Here's a start. All right, here's a 4-hour. What I saw on the 4-hour, these are a couple of trades, as I mentioned. We're four confirmations, rejected support, nearly engulfing the previous candle. All right, went bullish hard in this area in the past. That's 3 confirmations. Then on a 15-minute, we rejected the gold zone. There's a triple bottom, broke through all 3 moving averages. I don't take trades unless it follows the moving averages, and it broke out of that consolidation area. Now what happened was, this was the trade where I wanted the trail at break even. I set an alert at 32.97. This is not the actual chart, it's a screenshot, so I can't really do anything. But as you can see, it threw a wick right there and went down. I had an alert right there to set at break even, but as soon as the alert hit, I thought about it and then I just got lazy and was like, whatever. And so that one got stopped out, but this should have been a break even trade. Here's the next one, engulf. Okay, looks like this is the same thing. Okay, now this one right here, it's in a downtrend. All right, obvious downtrend, heavy downtrend. Broke through previous support up here in this area where that rectangle is and all those wicks are. Closed lower than in the past and rejected the moving average recently as well. All right, and so on this trade, broke through the moving averages, downtrend, strong bearish close, as you can see right there, previous candle, strong close, and 3-bar engulfing. Okay, this one, it hit break even. I had a feeling not to trail this one at break even yet, but I decided to do it anyways, but it hit break even. It is what it is. But this one ended up being a winning trade because let's look. All right, let's look. So I did a re-entry, right? Because it threw 3 wicks. That's why I was like, I should have just let it run because it literally tanked afterwards. And those are the profits from that trade. That's where it counts at. All right, you look right here. All right, it's crazy. I'm trying to get confused. Yeah, Friday. This was Friday. This is all on Friday. I saw a Fibonacci setup, and so I took this trade. It was a nice Fibonacci setup. I had stops at the recommended level, which is the blue line up there. All right, and this one, when it hit that, I started trailing at break even. It ended up going to 29265, and yeah, the trade ended up hitting break even. And it got me thinking that maybe I should start, instead of automatically putting stops at the recommended area, I should start looking more into specific areas, not above it, but like maybe a bit tighter, but where it makes sense, like maybe perhaps above the black line instead of right at the blue line, things like that. Because there was obviously a clear resistance right there at the gold zone, so maybe I should have placed it a little tighter so I could have a better risk to reward ratio. So yeah. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I should have had them tighter, because I noticed a lot of times after looking at the confirmations on a 4-hour and then going to the 15-minute, and then perhaps there is a Fibonacci gold zone rejection, there's barely any drawdown. Like, I've yet to find a situation where it actually gets close to stops. Like, there's barely any drawdown because there's already so much confirmation and confluence going on. So I'm gonna look into having different stops instead of defaulting to having it at the regular zone, which nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with having it at the regular zone. It's just like a easy way to not really have to think about it and just keep things, as simple as possible. So I'm thinking about testing that. Whether I do it or not, we'll see. Either way, strategy works, going from 4-hour to the 15-minute. The goal is to continue sticking with it for the next 2 weeks. Then it'll be 5 weeks. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the 50K challenge. All right, that's the plan. That's the goal. What's going on with the lighting? Weird. Anyways, that's the goal. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Comment your thoughts. Check the links in the description. Got other stuff in the description as well. Haven't really been posting trading content on the TikTok or the Instagram. Honestly, just haven't felt like it. I've mostly focused on the fitness TikTok. So if you're into fitness, go ahead and check that out. But other than that, yeah, gonna end the video here. All right, see you guys next week.